Hi, everyone. Woohoo! I'm here. Let me know if you can hear me and see me. I'm going to check the chat box. Let's see what's going on here. We'll wait for some other people to join. Please write in the chat box if you can hear and see me. There's always a delay, so I'll wait. Anyone? Anyone? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Yes, yes, no, no. No? I don't know what's going on. No one is saying anything. Let me hop on the chat box and see. Oh, yay, yay, Angie, you can see me. Anyone else? Okay, I see what's happening. My chat box is not reloading. Just a second. Okay, hi, Gemma, hi, Angie, you made it, guys. Did I get the times right? Is it really 11 a.m. in Australia and 2 p.m. in New Zealand? Okay, great, Tina. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. So we'll give a few more minutes. Meanwhile, please write in the chat box if you have already done the 5-day challenge, and if you haven't, where you're stuck or why you haven't done it. And just so you know, the entire page for the challenge is going to be up until the end of next Friday, October 7th. So you can download everything and you can do whatever you want. And I'll still be in the Facebook group, of course. And if now that all the challenges are up, you can really sit down for a couple of hours and finish everything and catch up. So let me know in the box, in the chat box, how you're doing and if you've done the challenge and any thoughts about the challenge, of course. Okay. Yay. Yay, Tina. Woohoo. That's awesome. Great, Barry, Gemma. So everyone can hear me and see me. And we'll just give a few more minutes and then we'll start. I will be sharing the screen most of the time, and at the end, I'm going to do some Q&A, and I'll be back with my face here. Okay, so Angie, the challenge, let me drop the link for the challenge here. Just a second. Let me grab it. Or wait, just a second. Here we go. Hey, Vivian, you made it. Hi, Bridget, Nicole, everyone's here. That's awesome. I'm dropping the link to the challenge. This was a 5-day challenge for membership and course strategy, Angie. And I think it was pretty good. And other people can tell you how they feel about it. It's about the strategy of putting together something so you can actually focus on creating the content. So today was the last day where the last challenge was to choose the platform that you will host and deliver your membership site or course. And that's what my membership, my No Hassle membership and course platform is all about. Hello, yay, everyone's here. 1 day left for the challenge. That's pretty good. Hey, Amberly, that's so great seeing everyone here. Okay. So it's night here in Canada. My kids are not asleep yet. So crossing our fingers, there won't be any disasters. And you won't hear any screaming or yelling while we're doing this. But today my kids knew that you can't talk to mommy all day. Don't talk to mommy. Okay. Luckily, my husband is taking care of things. Okay, guys, shall we start? Again, I just want to make sure everyone can hear me. Let me know if you can see and hear me. And now I'm going to switch to another screen here. So I want to know if you can see it. Okay, guys, I'm sharing this PowerPoint screen. You should see at the top the purple image of the 5-day membership and course strategy. And then at the bottom, it says No Hassle membership and course platform. Tell me if you can see it, guys. Hey, Louise, that's great. Say hi to your son. Okay, you can see the right screen. Awesome. I've done webinars before where I talk about something and no one sees the screen, so I want to make sure. Okay, so I did the webinar this morning as well, and it was so great and so exciting, but it was a little long. I don't know if people had a lot of questions or I went into a few things a little bit too much. So I'll try to make it a little shorter today, but feel free to ask me any question you want and I'll answer everything at the end if I don't get a chance to see it while we are doing other things. Okay, you can't, Bridget, you can't see a video. There's no video now. There's just a PowerPoint slide that at the top has the 5-day membership and course strategy, and at the bottom it says no hassle membership and course platform. Please confirm that you can see that, Bridget. Oh, I see orders coming in. Nice. Okay, it's fuzzy. I don't know. I hope my connection is good. I hope everyone else can see it. I will be talking about everything, so you don't actually have to see the screen now. Hopefully, though, during the demo, it will get better. Okay, so let's dive right in, guys. So this webinar is going to be an overview of the 5-day membership and course strategy challenge that you did, whether you did it or not, whether you just started and haven't completed it, no worries. I will go over everything. And again, a reminder for those of you who came a little late, everything, the challenge page will be up until next Friday. So you can go in, you can download, watch the videos, whatever you need to do. I will be in the Facebook group as well. And of course, responding to all your posts. And when that's done and I remove it, I will be doing the challenge again in a few months, but hopefully you will be all done. And now that all the challenges are up, the 5 days, you can actually just sit down for a couple of hours and finish everything. So hopefully you can catch up with that. Okay, so let's start, guys. This is the overview of what I'm going to do. I'll tell you a little bit about who I am, really no more than 5 minutes. If it goes over, please stop me. It's not that interesting. I just want to give you an idea of who I am and why you should be here and talk to me at all. Then we'll go over a summary of the 5 days of the membership challenge. Membership and course challenge. Then we'll go to the most exciting part, which is the demo for my no hassle membership and course platform. I'll tell you what's so special about it. We'll do the live demo. I'll show you how it all works, so you know, and you'll see that you can do it. Anyone can do it, even if you're completely non-techie. Then Q&A, and you can just do it. You can ask me questions all along. I'll try to answer. And we'll do a giveaway. Please remind me. I may forget to do the giveaway, and I don't want to forget. It was a lot of fun this morning. And then I'll talk to you about the bonuses for the fast action. Anyone that places an order for the No Hassle membership and course platform today during the webinar or until tomorrow gets all kinds of goodies. And just to clarify, anyone that buys early gets any other bonus that comes after that as well. And I may add a couple of bonuses later in the week. So if you buy today or if you already bought, you're going to get those as well. So you don't have to worry. Okay, the earlier you get it, the more stuff you get. Okay, let's dive in. So day one, no, not day one. Who am I? You see, that's not that interesting, but let's talk about it. So for those of you who don't know, I'm Netta Talmor. My name is in Hebrew, if you're wondering. My accent is Israeli. I live in Canada with my 2 kids and husband. You can see them here on the side. I love them very much and miss them. And like I said, I didn't really see them today. I've been a serial entrepreneur my entire life. I never worked for anyone else, basically. I've never had a 9-to-5, never got a salary. I don't know how it works. I've always created my own income. And since 2003, I have been doing it online. So although I've had brick and mortar businesses and physical products, I still all my marketing, everything is done online, and I always just sit in front of my computer. I never go out to do any sales or anything like that. So guys, just to make sure that you can hear me. Oh, I see Rachel is saying you can't read it, but can you hear me, guys? Can you hear me? I don't know what to do about the connection. I hope it's just on your side and not on my side, and then the recording will be fine and you'll be able to see it again if you want. Guys, just please tell me that you can see the screen that says, who am I? And that you can hear me. I'll drink some water. I usually start coughing during webinars, so I need to take a sip of water here. Yes, can hear you. You can see everything okay, Tina. Okay, so I'm hoping that the problem is not on my side and that the recording will be fine for later on. So like I said, a serial entrepreneur, I've had so many businesses, you can't even believe it. I just love starting businesses, and the ones that are good, I just keep on with them, and the ones that don't work out, I just move on. So I've had all kinds of things. This picture here that you see, if it's not too blurry, is a picture from our boutique hotel that we built in the middle of the jungle in Costa Rica, where my husband and I lived for 5 years. We ended up selling the hotel and moving to Canada. And I have my real business, so-called, other than the No Hassle website, is my cloth diapers, called in Australia, I believe, Real Nappies. So I have quite a popular brand in North America called Global Cloth Diapers, and I've been doing that for 5.5 years, and it's great, and I love it. But everything we do is online. Although it's a physical product, we actually manufacture it. We have our own team. We have shippings and logistics. Everything is done from my home office. So, and we market everything online on through our website and social media. I owned a business of custom wedding dresses that were made in a studio in China and were sent directly to the brides in the UK. As you can see, I've done a lot of things. Believe me, I have about a dozen more good stories, but I'm not going to share them now. And through all of this, I got a lot of experience in entrepreneurship in general, and specifically with online marketing. And because of this experience, a lot of people started asking me for help or advice or consultation and want to pay me. And what happened was that I started working with a local group here in our hometown that wanted to build their online businesses. And while working with them and being very active on some groups on Facebook, I started to understand what their real struggles were, which I wasn't all familiar with because my experience was different. And I've noticed that a lot of them get stuck when it comes to their website. I want to stop for a second because I see that you can hear, but it's a little blurry. Amberly is saying that it's better now. Is it better for everyone? I hope so. Maybe it's because it's Australia, New Zealand. It takes time to get to you guys. Okay, maybe guys try to refresh the page or something. Maybe we'll be a little lucky. So back to what I was saying, I started noticing that a lot of the people I worked with, and you can see it a lot in some of the big Facebook groups about it, they all get stuck. Not all, but there's a big challenge and struggle when it comes to the website. It's not only getting the website up and running, which is one thing, but then figuring out how to put together pieces. So the opt-in works with and the Facebook pixel, it gets the information and the thank you pages, and everything together is the biggest challenge, I think. And on top of that, it's very costly many times, and it takes a long time. And at the end of it, a lot of people are not even happy with it and don't know how to make changes. So it's a really sad combination for a lot of people that I think is causing a lot of stress and is so disappointing that it discouraged them from building their business, when really it's just a technical aspect of the business. It's not the business. So one day back in February of this year, I came up with the idea. I was telling this in the previous webinar. I don't remember even thinking about it or developing any idea. I came up with the idea in one day. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I had it was all in my mind. I had a vision. I said to myself, I'm going to create this ultimate website that has already everything they need built in. And all they have to do is put in their content and pictures and text, and that will be it. And even the most non-techie people will be able will be able to create a beautiful website that they'll feel proud and empowered through. And that's how the No Hassle website came about. And from that, from all the, so I started that in March. So in February, I thought of the idea. In March, I launched, and I got a lot of momentum and referrals, and my customers started asking me for a No Hassle membership or course platform because they were so happy with the No Hassle website. They now wanted a membership site or a course, and they didn't know how to do that. So that's how this came about. So that's going to be all I'm going to talk about myself. That was already too much. Let me know if you have any questions, though. I will drink some more water. And I'm so sorry, Rachel. I'm so sorry that even in Canada, you can't see clearly. Anyone else is having better luck? Any tips? Did you refresh? Did anything work? Oh, wait, I need to refresh my own screen here to see what's happening with the chat box. Just a second, guys. Nope. Wait. Okay, Barry can see fine. I don't know what to say. I think, I don't know what to think, actually. I hope you can hear me. Okay, that's the most important thing at this point. Okay, Tracy is saying that she refreshed and it's perfect now. Everyone refresh. I'll stop for a second. Okay, it looks like it's getting better. Crossing my fingers. Okay, Vivian, I hope you can see the demo though. So back to our presentation. We're now going to talk about the summary of the 5-day challenge, and I will go through this quickly so we don't waste too much time on it. You can get all the information on the challenge page that I mentioned before. So on day 1, what we did was frame the membership and course idea, basically narrow down on the exact topic, the exact audience you're going to target, the type of membership or course that you're going to do, and the price. Without all of that, it's really very hard to move on to the other days. So I want you to take time to do day 1 if you haven't done it yet. And I did see in the group that for a lot of people, it really helped put everything in context. So there's the ideas in your head, and then you actually need to create an actual product. Even if it's a virtual product, it's an actual thing. You can't just say, oh, my problem or my solution helps everyone. Your market is not everyone. Forget about that. You have to get a niche. You have to think who you are targeting, to speak in a language that resonates with those people. And that's what's so important. It's all about resonating and using the right language, because if your solution is something so general, it doesn't resonate with anyone. No one can see themselves in it. For example, diets, okay? Almost everyone wants to lose some weight. But if you have any solution for diets and you're targeting everyone, then no one is gonna listen to you, okay? So remember that. Hone down on what you're going to talk about exactly in your membership and course, who you're going to target, and the price and the type you're going to do. If other people then want to join that are not your ideal customer avatar, that's fine. But you need to have that in your mind, and you need to be very clear about who you are targeting. So that's what we did on day 1. Day 2, which I think was the most fun for a lot of you, a lot of aha moments in the group and clarity, which is what we wanted. So on day 2, we talked about content, and I used the analogy of a train and station. So I'm going to just explain it here. Hopefully it will help those that haven't done it yet. So people tend to think that more information in their membership area and in their course is better. And let me tell you now, it is not better. The reason it's not better is because people, when they get overwhelmed, they shut down and they're not doing anything. That's not what you want. You want people to take action. You want them to make progress, and you want them to get the results that they signed up and paid you for in the first place. That's the only way you're going to grow a business long term. So the way I look at it is the analogy of the train. So your members or your potential students are in Grand Central Station. They know where they want to get to, but that's the only thing they know. So they're in the station and they have their destination. Your job is to tell them what train to take, what stations to get off and switch to other things, what to bring on to their trip and what not to bring. That is your job, and you need to move them from one station to the next. Okay, so a lot of people see it clear when it comes to a course, but they don't see it so much with a membership. They just throw in every content they ever created. Don't do that. Think about what the end goal is, what the solution that you're offering is, and create a list of stations. Those will be the topics that you will cover in your membership course, and within each topic you will have the subtopics or the lessons that you want to go through. So I think it really helped a lot of you guys to clarify what they're going to cover and how they're going to move their members. And for a lot of you guys, I think it was an aha moment. So tell me in the box while I'm taking another sip of water if you did day 2 and how you feel about it. Okay? Okay, Rachel is saying that you can go to YouTube directly and not on the page. That's interesting. That's good. So that's a good tip. Okay, great. So guys, if you can't see, go to YouTube and open the chat box in another window. So just a reminder, I asked if you've done the day 2 content stations and if that was great for you or if it wasn't. Okay, great. Tina, day 2 was amazing. Yay, that's great. Tracy, great. Okay, I'm drinking some water here. I think in general, the word clarity is really good for this challenge. That's really what I want to give to you with this challenge. You have the idea, you have all these thoughts, you may have notes, you may have even started creating the content, but you really need clarity, and that's the strategy that we worked on, to put everything together so you can then put all of it aside and work on what matters, which is creating the content and putting it all together. So this was what the challenge was about. It's about the strategy, okay? Giving you clarity through a very concrete strategy. Okay, I'm going to refresh my page here and then move on. So on day 3, we talked about marketing. Now, the point I made on this day was that when it comes to a course or a membership, it's not just general marketing like you would market a product on your website or a service. You want to create a launch. And the reason you need a launch, an actual launch, is because you need to create momentum, because it's a very, very sad situation where you launch to the sound of crickets and just a handful of people joins your course, or even worse, your membership site. And it just feels very sad. It won't create momentum. You will not have the motivation to continue, and it will be very discouraging. So you don't want to do that. You want to have a really well planned out launch and to get momentum, so you have traction when you start and members joining in from the moment you open your cart until you close it, or if it's evergreen, at least you get a bunch of people to join from the get-go. That is so, so crucial. If you cannot achieve that, then the entire project will fail. And that is just, again, it's very discouraging. It happens. It's normal. It's happened to almost everyone that eventually had a good a good membership or course. But we want to do this strategy so you can skip that step and go straight to a successful launch. And the point I made here was that as much as disappointing as it may be, and although you may be super excited to launch, I want to say I want to make it very clear and be straightforward, tell you the truth. If you do not have a list or a following or an engaged Facebook group or some kind of a core tribe that will listen and wait for what you need to give them, do not launch. I repeat, do not launch if you're just starting. It won't work. please trust me. It very, very, very rarely works. And money doesn't necessarily help here. So a lot of people say, oh, just, spend a couple of $1,000s on ads on Facebook and you'll have it. It doesn't work like that either. I have done Facebook ads since, I think, 2009. I do it a lot for all my businesses. It's very, very hard nowadays to start from scratch and expect to see good results and good conversions. So what you need to do, if you do not have a following, a group, a list, any kind of tribe around you, what I highly, highly recommend is that you take a big breath and you relax, you stop, and you invest the next 3 months just working on visibility, on being active in groups, on growing your list, on engaging as much as possible, on giving value so people get to know you. So when you are ready to launch, they're also ready to accept it and join you. Is this clear, guys? Okay, great. Gemma and Bridget and Vivian, I'm so glad you enjoyed day 2. That seemed to have been the big day for a lot of people. So tell me if day 3 is clear and about what I recommend doing if you do not already have some kind of a list. Now, I'll give you an example with myself. This is a business I started only in March, as I told you before. I do not have a big list at all. That was not my thing. However, I already had in the last 6 months a pretty nice customer base and people that started recommending me to other people, and they asked me for the product. So there was preparation and there was anticipation for the product. So that gave me a lot of confidence that when I go out and do it, then there will be response to it. The other thing is that I've planted a Facebook pixel on my website 6 months ago. So although I wasn't doing any ads, Facebook was collecting data. So when I started to do ads for the challenge, I was able to bring in 300 people into the challenge at a pretty reasonable conversion rate on Facebook, because I could already upload my data of customers, every visitor to my website in the last 180 days. All these things were preparation for this launch. So without that, if I came up with this idea yesterday and had it, no one would listen. Okay? We're good? Crystal clear, clear. Yes, yes. Okay, great. Hey, Chantal, yay, you're here. Awesome. Okay, we're moving on to day 4. Day 4 and day 5 were much easier. So if you got to day 3 and you're a little tired, day 4 and 5 are a breeze. So day 4, we talked about retention. In case of a membership, you wanted people to stay and not just join and leave after a couple of months. Or in the case of a course, you want them to implement it, to complete it, and to reach whatever it is that you promised them they're going to reach. The way you do that is with the 2 C's, content and community. So we talked about content on day 2. Make sure that you keep that in mind. Keep that note and those stations in front of you. Do not be tempted to throw in more information if you feel that your members are not reaching what they need to reach. That is not the problem. If you created a good station strategy in the first place, putting in more information about other things is not going to solve the problem. You need to look where they're struggling and figure out what that point is. More information is not going to solve it. So remember that. That's about content. Where it comes to community, what you want to look at is ways for you to create a sense of community, and that every single member and every course student is important to you, that you appreciate the fact that they took time and invested money in your solution and in your promise, and that you're going to do everything you can to help them reach that goal. Everyone wants to be loved, guys. That's the bottom line of all relationships. Okay, it's true on a personal level, on online, and if someone buys something from you, they want to know that it matters to you and that you can help them. And that's what you need to do on day 4, is figure out a strategy how you're going to do it. One of the most common ways to do it is create a Facebook group and be very, very engaged and active there, okay? And you can, for example, you can decide on a strategy where once a week you highlight a success story, or just tell, highlight, let one of your members showcase whatever it is that they do. Any little thing that creates a community and makes people feel appreciated and special will help with your retention. And also, when people see other people's success, they believe not only in your product, but in their ability to achieve it. And that's super important. Okay, great. Everyone is now, I think, seeing the screen and hearing me. So that's awesome. Okay, great, Renee. Yes, now that everything is up, all the challenges are up, it should take you only a couple of hours to get everything done in one sitting. Okay, so that was day 4, and day 5 is about choosing a platform. Of course, I'm going to tell you about my No Hassle membership and course platform, but before then, I want to explain a couple of more general ideas. Until now, there were 2 options for you when it came to a platform: either a cloud-based platform or a self-hosted platform. Let me explain what that means if you don't know. A cloud-based platform, not only for membership or courses, is just in general, is a platform, is a hosting, is a place where the information is held and gathered that is not on your own, whatever it is, computer or hosting or iPhone, okay? Anything that's in the clouds, away from you, that you don't really have direct access to. You can just grab things from it, but you don't own it, and it's not in your control. That's a cloud-based service. So to give you a couple of examples of membership and services, membership and course services that offer that, for example, ClickFunnels, okay? So ClickFunnels, although you can use your own domain, actually everything you build, every page you build, every funnel you create is done on their services, on their platform. That means that the moment you stop paying them, you don't have anything, okay? So that's a cloud-based service. Another for courses, for example, there's Teachery and there's Teachable.com. These are services where you pay every month a fee, and often also a cut from your profit, a percentage or commission, and you upload all your content to their servers, and that's it. It's there. They manage that. They update and take care of the tech part, but at the same time, you are not you don't have ownership in that sense of the content. And if they go out of business, for example, your course is gone, okay? So that's a cloud-based platform. The other option is a self-hosted platform. And when people talk about self-hosted, we usually talk about WordPress in a case of websites. What does that mean? A WordPress website that you host on your own hosting, you control everything. It's yours. You have access to the files, to the cPanel, to anything you install on it, even though obviously you don't have big computers that are the hosting service. You would use a service like HostGator or Bluehost or SiteGuard or all of these, and you would pay just a very small, usually a few dollars a month to host anything you want to host there, and that is yours, okay? You can then transfer, for example, if you want to migrate to a different hosting service, you can take all of that because it's yours and move it to another service. So that's a self-hosted platform. So when it comes to creating membership sites and courses, you can either choose the option of using an external cloud-based service, or creating your own membership site or course on your own WordPress website. Now, the advantages and disadvantages there are many, but generally speaking, cloud-based are usually very easy technically, but expensive. And for me, the biggest disadvantage is that you are building your business on someone else's real estate. And whenever possible, I'd rather not do that. When it comes to self-hosted, the biggest advantage is that you control everything. You have full customization, but that's also what terrifies a lot of people because it requires more tech knowledge. You have to update everything. It is a source of a lot of stress and anxiety for a lot of people. So without further ado, I'm going to present to you my solution, which is the No Hassle membership and course platform. Now I'll tell you what it is, but tell me in the box if everyone is with me, if everything is clear so far, and if you understand the difference between cloud-based and self-hosted. And I'm going to drink some water here. And I'm going to refresh my page because I don't see any of your comments. Think I'm going to need some more water soon. Okay, you understand. Yay. Great, Chantal. Yeah, people, I love accents as well. And by the way, I grew up in the States when I was really, really young. So actually the first language I spoke was English, and I can go full American accent, but I refuse to do that. So you're going to hear my Israeli accent. Okay, great. So everyone's with me. That's awesome. So now I will tell you about my no hassle membership and course platform. First of all, I apologize for the non-sexy name. I could not come up with a better name that actually explains what it is. And so it's long and cumbersome, but it tells the story. So I'm going to keep it. What I've tried to do, as I always try to do with all my businesses, is create a better, smarter, more intuitive, and cheaper solution to whatever exists already. And I believe that I have done that, and I'll show you how I did it. What I wanted to do is take all the pros of each of the types of platforms, so the self-hosted and the cloud-based, and create a new kind of hybrid solution that takes all the advantages of both of them and none of the disadvantages. So that's what I've created, and I'm going to show you the demo. What do we have here? Okay, I'm going to move now back. I'll show my face for a little bit to say hi. Hi, guys. Yay. So before I show you the demo, what I've done is I've created a self-hosted website. So it's on a WordPress. It's a complete WordPress website. But I took all the things that people are afraid of and worried about and cause them anxiety and tried to resolve them within the self-hosted website. So what I've done is I've done a no hassle website. For those of you who already know my no hassle website, basically I created the entire website, the membership and course, every page you'll need, every element that you're thinking of, I already put it in. So all you have to do is change the images to your own images and upload your content. Everything is built in, everything is set up. So it feels very natural, as if it was built on a cloud-based platform, but it's on your own website. So you control everything. It's a one-time payment, not only for me, but in general, because you own everything. And you will see in a few minutes how you never have to worry about it again. Are you guys ready? And do you see me? Tell me if you see me now. I'm going to check the chat box. I'm going to refresh here. I'm going to drink some water. You see, I'm almost done. I need to get some more water. And tell me if you're excited in the box. You can tell me the truth. If you're not excited, you can say you're not excited. Okay, that's good that you can see me. Okay. Who is ready to see the demo? Guys, I'm going to share the screen now again, and let me know that you're seeing the right thing. Let me see where I need to be. I do believe this is where I want to be. So I want to know if you can now see my WordPress dashboard, and it says here in the middle, MemberPress. Tell me if you can see that. Write MemberPress in the chat box so I know you can actually see and hear me. You're welcome, Vivian. What are you thanking me for? Yay, you're excited. Okay, you see the dashboard. Okay, is it clear, guys? Oh, it's blurry again. Go. Okay, MemberPress, great. Guys, go to YouTube directly, click on in the webinar page, click on it and go straight to YouTube. It seems to work better there. Are you guys looking directly at YouTube and it's still blurry, or are you on the home page? member press, yay. Okay. I really want you guys to see it and that it's not blurry. This is the time where we want to see it. So I'm going to give it, guys, I'm going to go grab some more water. You play around and see if you can see it properly. And please write and let me know. I'm getting some water. I'll be right back. I am back. How are you guys? Those who are getting blurry screen, go to the setting gear and set quality as 720. Thank you, Renee. Yes, guys, do HD if you can. I think that can help. Oh, that's a good idea. Seems to go in and out. Okay, yes. Guys, I want to give it another minute because I do want all of you to see it. Awesome, 720 work. That's great. Okay, everyone do that. If you can't see it properly, go and change the resolution there. Thank you. That has worked for me. Oh, that's a great tip, and I will always remember it for future webinars. Okay, so let me, I did this in the morning's webinar, and I feel that people really liked it. So for those of you who are very familiar with WordPress, the next 5 minutes may be a little bit redundant, but I want to go over some basic things in WordPress to give you guys confidence so you can see how easy it is. Some people are afraid of WordPress for reasons I cannot understand, but it is what it is. And I want to remove that fear and anxiety. So let me give you an overview of how WordPress works, and then we will dive into what we're here for. Okay, so this is how the dashboard in WordPress looks. You usually don't see the MemberPress area because this is a special addition to the website that I installed. What you see on the left side here is where you access everything in WordPress. So for example, if you want to write a post, if this was a blog or your regular website, you would click on post, all posts, or add new, and you would add a post. If you want to add a picture or a PDF or anything, you would do that in media. You would go to add new and add it there. If you want to add a page, okay, so people want to know often what the difference between a post and a page. A post is what you think of when you think of a blog post. It's something that you update often, and the older ones become older and they go down and you don't really see them, and it's for bloggers, and they put more information on a regular basis. So every new blog is there. It's kind of a new, it moves everything that's older down, and you will see the first blog usually. So that's what a post is. A page, on the other hand, is any page on your website that you don't really change often. For example, your home page or your contact page or your about me page or services. These would all be a page. It's static usually, and you don't change it often. Okay, so that's the difference between pages and posts. Comments is when you see comments on your blog. This is where you will edit them. Projects is something unique that you don't usually see, and it comes with Divi. I won't confuse you here. There's no reason for it. MemberPress is the plugin. I'll explain what a plugin is, but is the plugin that I chose to use to create the No Hassle membership and course platform. So I am not a developer. I am not a coder. I did not come up with how to use all the payments and give them access. No, I didn't do any of that. What I did is I chose one of the most popular and robust, and in my opinion, super, super intuitive member area and course plugins, and I chose that to use for my No Hassle. So you're all getting that. And by the way, a MemberPress plugin costs on its own $99. Okay, so you're getting that, and free updates basically for the life of my business, which will be a long time. So that alone is worth the No Hassle website, if you ask me. But we'll talk about that more. Appearance is if you want to change elements of your website, for example, the menu or the theme. The theme would be how the framework and the fonts and the colors, things like that. Plugins, which I just mentioned, I like to explain them as apps because people get it. A plugin in WordPress is like an app. So people, if you have your basic website, but if you now want to add a special element, I don't know, I gave this example earlier. For example, if you have a beautiful website and now you started doing stuff on Instagram and you want to add your Instagram feed to your WordPress website, you don't need to know any code. You don't need to figure out complicated things. All you have to do is go to plugins, go to add new, click search for the word Instagram. You will find, believe me, probably 20 different plugins that allow you to show your own feed on your website. With a couple of clicks, it will be installed on your website. You'll then probably have to put in your Instagram name, and voila, you have Instagram feed on your website. So again, it's like an app. So MemberPress is a plugin, a paid plugin that allows you to build membership areas, okay, and course areas. So that's plugins. Here's where you'll see your users. Tools is where you find things like backup and importing and exporting information. And in settings is where you and name the website and things like that. I talked a lot, so I'm just going to check that everything is okay and you can see me just at the bottom. Okay. Think everyone is good. I'm just refreshing the chat box so I see if anyone wants to say anything to me. And believe me, guys, the fun part is going to start. Meanwhile, can you tell me in the chat box if you guys have any experience with WordPress or what I just told you was all new? Okay. Tell me if if WordPress is new to you, if this was basically the first time you saw a dashboard, or if you're familiar with WordPress. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to drink some water. Okay, great. Dave, you also have experience with Divi. That's great. I'll explain about Divi in a second. Luis, you only have from the No Hassle site. That's great. I wrote somewhere that I built over 100 websites. I have a feeling I probably built several hundred websites over the years, and I've built with other platforms. And for me, there's nothing like WordPress. It is, if you know the history of WordPress and why it's so powerful, you'll understand why there's really no competition, in my opinion, in the market. And although some things are challenging, in my opinion, it's worth it 100%. Okay. Okay, Angie, yes, Wix. My thing with Wix and Squarespace, for example, is that they are cloud-based services. That is my main criticism of those services and why I don't recommend them. Of course, I like to be practical. For someone that is so overwhelmed and just can't think about doing a WordPress website, doing a Wix website or doing a Squarespace website is a great solution if that makes them take action and build their website, their business. That is completely fine. But there is usually a certain point in your business where you have to build it on your own real estate, like I said before, and that really means transitioning to WordPress. And because it is completely customizable, you can, sometimes with some help or with plugins, achieve almost anything you can imagine. Okay. Marie, you were asking about, do I offer support? Okay. So first of all, I want to be clear. No one knows the future, but I am planning on keeping this business for many years to come. I think I'm onto something really big and I love it. And I have so many ideas of No Hassle products. I'm not going to disappear anytime soon, guys. But just to clarify, if you get the No Hassle website or the No Hassle membership and course platform, or both, it doesn't matter. They are for yours forever, because they're going to be hosted on your hosting, or even if it's on the No Hassle hosting, it's the same, guys. It's yours. You can migrate it. You own everything. It can move with you. It can be with you for years to come. And all the updates that go with MemberPress and with with Divi, which is the theme and builder that I used here, because I have a developer license that I can give to all my customers. It goes with the website, and so you have all of that as well. So it's yours forever. You don't have to worry about that. Oh, Luis, yes, I have so many No Hassle product ideas. You can't believe it. Tina, you asked if you can use the Wix and then the membership and course platform. So let me explain how that part works. If you buy it and I install it on a new domain or subdomain. Okay, I do not install it. It cannot be installed on an existing website, whether it's a WordPress website or another service like Wix or anything. So I'll give you an example. If you have a Wix website and your domain is whatever, www.yourdomain.com, and you now want the membership part, you can either buy a completely new domain and hosting, or you can create a subdomain. So it can be, for example, members.yoursite.com, and use that and host the membership site there. But it has to be a completely new place to install it. It does not go on top or with any other website, whether it's WordPress or another service. Okay, think about it as a sister product of your own website. Okay. Let me see for a second here. I just want to say one thing about hosting. So what you need, as I mentioned before, is hosting like you can get with GoDaddy or with Bluehost, SiteGuard, or HostGator. Those kind of hosting is what you need, whether you have it already or not, or whether you're in Wix or other service. You can get that separately for your membership or course. But also, if you take the No Hassle, you do get 6 months of free hosting, and after that, $9 a month. Now, let me tell you that my server is HostGator server. So of course I don't own servers, right? But when I wanted to develop this, I went to HostGator because I've been with HostGator for about 10 years. I have never had issues with them. I know everyone has a horrifying story about a hosting service. I've never had an issue. I was never attacked, by malware or anything like that. So for me, it was a natural choice. So if you choose to go with the No Hassle hosting, it will be free for 6 months. After 6 months, it's $9 a month, and you can transfer it to any other hosting at any point. So you don't have to worry about it. You're not committing to life. You don't have to make a decision. It's not a Catholic marriage here. You can decide to move to a different hosting service if you want to, and still take advantage of the 6 free months. Okay, so far, are we good, guys? Okay, can you have multiple courses? Yes. So let me explain. Every installation of a No Hassle membership and course site is a product, so it's $99. But you can have as many courses as you want on it. However, depending on your branding and stuff, you may want different domains for different products that you're developing. In that case, each of them will be an individual No Hassle membership and course platform. Okay, so that's about that. Let me see. How does SEO compare with cloud-based versus hosted? Oh, I would say 100% that self-hosted is the way to go. When you're doing cloud-based, I don't know at all what kind of SEO you're getting at all out of it. Chantel, okay, I see you guys are connecting here. You can have a comment. Yes, Okay, Marie asked if you can have a combination of a membership and course on the same platform. Yes, and that is a big, I think, bonus of the No Hassle membership and course platform, because it's actually quite hard to find a solution that allows you to do both. So you can do it, and I'll show you everything in a second. Okay. Angie, I'm going to answer in a second, but I do want to start showing you the demo. Are you ready? Tell me if you're ready. Say ready in the chat box. Okay, Angie, you asked if you buy both of the regular No Hassle website and the membership together, but use it later on. 100%. You can, first of all, you don't have to have a domain already or hosting. If you want to take advantage of the fast action bonuses and everything, you can buy now and tell me in a month, okay, Netta, I got the domain, this is my hosting, or I want to host with you, let's go for it. Do not worry. Anytime in the future, we can actually do the installation, or I can do the installation, but you can go and use it and build it in whenever you are ready. So that's not a problem. Okay, ready, yay. Okay, so ta-ta-ta-tam, drum roll, please. Let's see what we have here. I'm going to go to pages, and I'm going to take you to the first page, which will be, so wait, I want to show you. Do you see how there are lots of pages here already? You can actually see over 60 pages here. And when you usually install a WordPress website and go to pages, it will be blank. It will be 0 pages. But in this case of the No Hassle membership and course, of course, I have pre-built everything for you. So you don't have to worry about it. Every page you need is probably already here. And if it's not, you can just clone an existing page. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to scroll down here, and I'm going to go where it says course home. Okay, so this is how WordPress looks if you're not familiar with it. If we want to edit the page, we're going to click edit. But what I first want to do is show you how the page looks. So I'm going to click on view in a new tab. Oh, guys, the reveal. So what do we have here? I'm scrolling down. Can you see it? I want to make sure you can all see. This is the preset course homepage. Can you see it, guys? I just want to make sure you can see it. So I'm not talking to myself. You're going to be blown away by how simple it is to customize it and upload your stuff. I'm going to refresh here. Yes, you can see. That's awesome. Yes, I did all the pages already for you guys. So you don't need to do anything or know anything. You literally just have to switch the text, copy and paste from your Word document where you created your text to what you actually want to put on the site, and upload your videos and PDFs, things like that. Okay, great. So what do we have here, guys? This is the page that when people sign up for your course, they will reach after everything is automated, right? Because the MemberPress allows all of that. They will get their password, they will create their username and password, and when they log in, they'll get to this page. Now at the top here where it says my awesome course, of course you will change this to your own header, right? Where it says name of course goes here, you will write the name of your course. If you want to change the color in the background from black to something else, you will change it, and I'll show you how easy it's done. You see here, I've already created, I like not only to create the technical part, but also give you help you with what you actually need to put in terms of content. So here, just put a little blurb about welcoming people, and here you can put your video. If you don't want a video and just text, I'll show you what you do in that case. Wait, I am checking out what's happening here. Okay, looks awesome, great. When they scroll down, they're going to reach the area of the modules. Again, these are graphics that I created. All you have to do is put your own graphics, or if you want to use these, you can use them. And I've actually created some alternative graphics for you as well that say module 1, module 2. You can use them, or go to Canva or whatever software you use and upload your own picture. If we scroll down, you will see bonus 1 to 4. Now, this is a cool feature because we are now logged in as the admins. So we have access to everything. But I've already pre-created 3 levels of course for you. There's the bronze level. Those people are, it's the lowest cost, let's call, of the course, or the ones with the least access to materials. They have access only to the modules. Then there's the silver level, and people that are logged in on a silver level will see all the modules and bonus 1 and 2. They will not see bonus 3 and 4. And if you are on the gold level, you will have access to everything. So although now we see everything, if we were logged in as a bronze member, we wouldn't even see this area here of the bonuses because it wouldn't show up. How cool is that? So a lot of people think, oh, I'm going to actually have only one kind of price, but you can use the bonuses for early birds or fast action takers. So for example, if someone buys your course early, they get access to special bonuses. So although they paid the same, they have access to more stuff. This is where you will put it. Okay. Looks good so far, guys. Now I'll show you what happens when we click on module 1 or in any module. This will already take you to a pre-designed page that is the home page of the module, right? So whether you want several lessons or just one, you can decide. But I've already created under every module 4 preset pages for each lesson, okay? And they can go to the course home. So again, here you'll change it to the title of the module. Here you'll write a paragraph describing the content of module 1, why it's important, what they will learn, blah, blah, blah. And I even give an example to help you. And when they're ready, they will click on the first lesson, and let's see what's happening there. Amberly, you asked if you can have more or less than 8 modules. Of course you can. If you want less, then it's super easy because all you have to do is disable or make the pages unpublished. You just move them, you change their format to draft instead of published, and that's it. No one will have access to them. If you actually need more than 8 modules, what you will do is you will clone. With a click of a button, you will clone and create a 9th module or 10th module or as many as you need. Okay, so it's easy. And you can create as many as you need. Okay, so now we're actually on the lesson page, but it looks very empty and not very interesting. Does it not, right? Oh, actually what's written here, this is the first lesson of my awesome course. This is a text that I changed today in the first webinar. I should have changed it back, but I forgot. So this is where I show you the magic of how we change everything. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to click here where it says edit page. This will bring me to the back end of this specific page and allow me to edit it. But another way to reach this page I want to show you is if I go here back to dashboard. Now I'm going to go to pages, and I'm going to search for that page. I'm going to go to the next page here because what I'm looking for is module 1, lesson 1. You see it here, guys? This is module 1. These pages are under module 1. So we want to edit page number 1, okay? Lesson number 1, sorry. Guys, are you still with me? Is it too much? Is it overwhelming? Should I go slower, faster? Tell me, please. I'm drinking some water. Oh, I need to refresh my page. I think nothing's happening because I'm not refreshing my page. Okay. Yay. Okay, great. I see some jokes happening here. What's happening? You've been called worse? What have you been called, Chantel? I don't want to know. Okay, so what do we have here, guys? This is the back office. This is how you edit pages. So at the top here, you're going to always see what levels have access to this page. In this case, gold, silver, and bronze, right? But you don't have to do any of this because I've already created it for you. And this area called DV Builder is where all the fun happens. And I want to explain to you how it works so you will never have to worry about how to build a page or edit it. I'm clicking here just to show you the actual page again. So remember, this is the page we're looking at. It looks very, very empty. But if we go back here, we see a lot of stuff. So I want to show you what it all means. The Divi Builder is pretty intuitive, kind of drag and drop. And I want to explain to you how you edit things. You see every box here corresponds to something on the actual page. So let's see here what we have. Where it says full width course header image, I tried to give very clear names. That obviously corresponds to this area, right? To our header. So if you want to edit it, all you have to do is click on these 3 lines, also nicknamed hamburger. We're going to click on that. It will open another window where you will see the element that you want to change. And all you have to do is click here, upload your own image, and click save and exit. Always click update here on the right-hand side, and you will be done. And the image here will change. How easy was that, guys? Let's move on. What do we have here? We see a box that says text. If I go here, I can see that there is a text box underneath this. So this must be the text box, right? Let's see. I'm going to click on the 3 lines here. And I should find the text that we saw here. Module 1, lesson 1. This is the first lesson of my awesome course. This is where you would change it. So if you want to change it and say the cool name of my lesson 1, that's where you would write it. I will click save and exit. I will click update. If you don't click update, nothing will save. And then we will go back to the actual page, and I'm going to refresh this page so you will see that the text in this box changed. Do you see? How easy was that, guys? Pretty easy? Tell me if it's easy. Now I'm going to go back, and let's say I don't want the black background. I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to look for the black element. If I scroll down here, I don't see it. But if I go to advanced design settings, because it's a design setting, oh, here, I see this black area, and this is the background color, exactly what we want. I can just choose any color I want. I can do whatever. Let's choose this. I click save and exit. I click update. And if we go back to here and refresh this page, we will now see this purple color here. Guys, was that easy? Tell me if that was easy. How easy and fast it will be for you to match it to your brand colors, right? Am I right? Tell me if you feel the same. Now let's go back and see what we have here. This is my favorite part of the entire webinar and my entire website. Do you see this gray area? Do you see it doesn't look, you can't really see what's going on because it's grayish. Okay, Louise, I'll answer in a second that. But can you tell me, please, guys, if you can see this box here and if you can actually see what's written here. Let me tell you what it says. I put instructions to make it super easy inside the page. So look what I wrote here. Enable this entire section. Right-click on the blue bar on the left, then click on Enable. I'm going to do exactly what it says. Then click on the 3 devices. You see what I'm doing here? And do all of that only if you're using a video in this lesson. Otherwise, leave it disabled. So let's say we want a video. So we would do what I just said here. Now let's scroll further down. What do I see here? It says again, enable this entire section only if you're using a video. We also need to enable this area if we want video. You see what I'm doing here? Now it's no longer grayish because it is now enabled. Let's continue and scroll down. What do I see here? Here it says enable this entire section only if you're using text and not a video. So in our case, in this example, I'm going to say that we're using a video. But if we wanted to use no video and only text, I would have enabled this section and kept these one disabled. Is this clear so far? Now I'm going to save and show you what happened on our real page. I'm clicking update. Okay, Luis, tell me if I understood the question. You're asking if you can change the black box in the theme so it changes across the website so you don't have to change it on each page. Is that your question? Because I have the answer for you, but I want to make sure I understand. Okay, something happened here. Wait, maybe I did not refresh this page. Wait, let me refresh it. Okay, so Louise, I'll answer, but let's refresh the page first and see what happened here. Ooh, look what happened. All kinds of information showed up on the page. Because we enabled those sections, suddenly they show up here. Again, I see that I forgot to change these colors from the previous webinar demo. Sorry, my bad. It shouldn't be this clashing colors. But what you see here now is with a click of a button, you now enabled complete areas on your page. And in this area, there is the video. You will upload your own video to YouTube or whatever you want. And all you have to do is put in your link, your actual link here instead of Oprah and Ellen. And on this area, I've created a built-in quick course navigation. So if they're here, they have a link already built in that goes straight to the course home or to the previous page, which is the module 1 lessons, or to the next lesson. How cool is that? If they click on quick resource links, this is where you would put links to things you refer to in your video or in the lesson. For example, I don't know, if you teach about real estate, you may want to put here a link to a mortgage calculator. I don't know, whatever you need. Okay? And if we click here on lesson downloads, this is where you would give them access to a PDF or audio or slides or all of them, whatever you want. All you have to do is on each lesson page is put your video, edit the links, and that is it, guys. Save and you're done. If we scroll further down, you will see that I've created this area for you, which again helps you put some text on the page so you don't just leave your students with this video and hope for the best. Tell them exactly what they need to do. Your mission, should you choose to accept it. Tell them why they're doing it, what they need to do, and the actual steps. For example, watch the video, do this, download that, go to the Facebook group. Believe me, this is part of the retention and implementation that we talked about. You want to make it as easy as possible for them to take action and move to the next station. How are you loving this, guys? How do you like it? Easy peasy? Am I right? Can anyone do it? Let me show you. I'm going to go to the back office again. And let's say we want to edit the video. All we have to do, you already know, click on the hamburger and put your own link to your own video, YouTube video here. Make sure to put your video on YouTube as unlisted, so only people who have the link can see it. Plug it in here, click save and exit, update, and that's it. If you want to edit the quick navigation tabs, you click here. You will find the information already built in, so you don't have to think about it. You will go, for example, here to the quick resource links, and you will change these links to whatever you want. You know how it is. It's the same everywhere. You highlight this, you click on the insert link, and you just change the actual link here. Okay, when you're done, you save. You click save and exit, and this is saved. Always remember to click update here. Okay, if we go further down, we will find the box where I said your mission, should you choose to accept it, why you need to do it. And this is where you would actually change the text. Again, simple. You click on the hamburger, you find the existing text, and you change it. That is it. And that's really all you have to do, guys, because at the end, what you're going to create are probably a few PDFs and videos, and you need to upload them. That is how you do it for each and every lesson. Was that easy, guys? This is amazing. Thank you, Tina. I really like it too. Okay, so I want to go back to Louise's question. I've done something really special here. If we, you know how we change the color here? I want to show you something. If we now go to another page, any page in our course. So I'm going to go, for example, to module 2, lesson 2, and I'm going to view it. You will see that it also has this color because I have connected, I won't get into the technical part, but I've connected everything that needs to match across the entire website. Same goes for this header. You don't have to change it on every page. You change it on one page, it will change it on every single page. So you don't have to worry about, oh, I didn't update on module 3 what I needed. If it's something that needs to be across the entire website, it will change automatically. And just for reference, the way you know that it changes across everything is because those are the green boxes. Let me show you again. Any box, any area that you see that is green means that it changes it across all similar boxes across the website. But I'll show you, for example, if you go to the quick navigation tabs, it's green, but you don't want the same slides on all of them, and you don't want the same PDFs on all the lessons, right? So if you look up here, do you see that only the advanced design settings and custom CSS are green? This box, this area is actually not green, which means changes you will make here will change only on this page, because we don't want to change it everywhere, right? But if I change something here, for example, I will change the color of the box itself, you will see that it will change it. This teal color, I'm now going to update, and it will change. I'm going to, refresh this page, and you will see that it changes. You see, it changed everywhere. And if I go to module 2, I'm going to write it here just to module 2, lesson 2, for example. It will also, you won't actually see it because we haven't enabled that area, right? But it also changed on this page. Okay? Does that make sense, guys? So now that you saw how the lesson pages look, I want to go back to show you. So we're going to go to pages. I'm going to go back and show you the main page for the course. You remember course home. I'm going to go to edit. And it's the same thing. You edit everything on this page corresponds to something on the real page. So I'll show you here. Let's see the actual page. You remember that's the one that said modules 1 to 8. So you asked before, what happens if you don't have, 8 modules? I'm going to go here. I'm going to look for the module boxes. Look at this. Here they are. It's so straightforward. I'm going to right-click here and say disable. And I'm going to click on these 3 icons. And let's say I only have 6 modules, okay? I always recommend not to delete anything that's already pre-built. Simply enable and disable. I'm now going to update. And I'm now going to refresh this page. And what are we going to see? Oh, Barry, you wanted to know how to see it on a phone. I'll show you in a second. Okay, do you see, guys, that it disappeared? Yay, disappeared. Voila. So, Barry, everything is responsive. Divi, which is the builder, is 100% responsive. It should look really fabulous on every device. And I wouldn't worry about it at all because Divi is awesome that way. So I didn't necessarily check every page. But if we go here, wait just a second, I think we can see, sorry, if I, for example, go and edit this entire row, oh yes, here. If I click here, it will allow me to see. Okay, so you see if the screen is narrower, it will just adjust it. So this is how it would look. For example, this area would look, so what happened here, it's interesting. It's interesting that we checked it because I see now that the numbers change because they go by the blocks that there are here. So if I wanted module 2 to show up properly, I should have changed it to this order, guys. But you see, I'm showing you live how we do it. Look at this. Do you see it goes by, you just drag it, drag and drop. So now I'll show you how it looks on this big screen, and then we will check it again. Barry, did you understand what I'm doing now? I just discovered with you a small tweak that needs to be done, but it's so easy with Divi that it's nothing to worry about. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, for example. Okay, you can play around with it in different ways. But now, if we go back here and look at it now, how it would look on mobile. it should be in the right order. Let's see if we got it right. Wait. Okay, so what we're discovering here is that it doesn't necessarily fit always in the right way you want it. But I will say this, I'm not going to change it back. Barry, and for anyone else, that is the disadvantage of responsive themes. They don't always look good everywhere, but at least they are completely, you can read them. Okay, because if you don't use a responsive website, then you cannot see the entire screen. If you use a responsive website, and I can already think of a couple of ways to work around this little problem that we just saw, but I would not worry about it. People are pretty understandable when it comes to these kind of tweaks. Sometimes it shows up on top of something else, but at least they're not one over the other, which happens when something is not responsive. Okay, so that was interesting. Thank you, Barry, and I will look into it actually. So going back, we saw this is the main course page, as you remember. Now I will show you pretty much the only other page you need to worry about, and that is the module page. You remember, after they click on the module, they get to a page where all the lessons are in. So that would be this module 1 page. And here, I will show you, we'll go to this page, and I will show you something very cool that I only wanted to show you after I show everything else. Divi have just came out with Divi 3.0, which is super, it's a big upgrade. It allows you to have a visual builder. I'm going to click here on Enable Visual Builder. And I'll show you that not only can you edit everything from the back like I showed you before, you can actually now edit everything from the front as well. So I can make, if you want to change something here, you don't even have to go. For example, I can change it here. Do you see? And it will change. Now remember, you have to click on this purple button and then save. That is the only way to save. That's like clicking update. This is a huge upgrade that Divi did just a couple of weeks ago, and it makes it so much easier. But still, because of the way I structured it and because of the instructions that I give you in the back end, I recommend that when you upload everything, do everything the way I first showed you. But when it's all ready, go and use the visual builder to make small tweaks or typos or things like that. But let's say I want to change this this button, for example. I'm going to click here. I'm going to click on design. I'm going to change the color to not the text color. Sorry. I want to keep the text color black, and I want to do the border green, for example. You see how it changed it here? I'm going to save. And now I'm going to exit and show you the visual, the regular builder, the regular way the page is, and you will see that it actually changed all the buttons across the website and on this page. You see? So you don't have to change everything. Okay, guys, that was this part of the demo. I know it's getting a little long, so the only other thing I want to show you is that when you go to all pages, that was we did the course area. Okay, same goes with the bonuses. You'll just edit whatever. But we also have the membership home. So I'll show you how that page looks. So if people go for your membership and not course, they will get to a different type of page. And here I didn't create modules. I just called it amazing workshop, perfect script, killer webinar, awesome templates, whatever you want to do. But when they click on that, they reach the actual content page, and it's exactly the same as we did with the lessons. Guys, is this all clear? Are we all clear so far? I'm going to check sorry. I'm going to refresh the box and change here and see the chat box if you need anything and have any questions. Okay. All clear. All clear. Great. Okay. So that was the technical part of how you upload everything. The last thing I want to show you on this area is the MemberPress area. I've already set everything up, but this is where you will connect your payment processor, for example, PayPal or Stripe or whatever it is. This is where you will do it under here, and I have instructions for everything, so you don't have to worry about it. Do you see here? I have content setup instructions. There's actually a special page I made for you that has all the instructions, and MemberPress setup instructions. So I created a special page on the website that already has all the instructions. But the one thing I want to show you here is where it says membership. This is where you set up the levels. So I already set up bronze, silver, and gold for you. And I just set up, you know, random numbers, 100, 200, 300, and also the monthly membership area. But let's say you want to change this. It's not $100, but your program is $2,000, no problem. You go here, you change it to $2,000. You click update, and that will be it. And if you want to create the membership area in the same structure as the course area, so you want to take advantage of all the structure that I made with modules and lessons within them, you can do that for the membership area. All you have to do is decide that the bronze level is not a one-time payment, but a membership. So you say it's recurring, and it's $25 a month, for example. So now the bronze level, everything you saw before that I treated as a course can also become a membership, and everyone will have access to all those modules and lessons, but per month, okay? So let's just bring it back to what it was before. This is what I love about MemberPress. It's really, really easy to set up. And even though I set up everything, it's easy for you to make the changes. Okay, so I'm going to show my face back here. Tell me if you can see me now. Wait, here I am. Can you see me, guys? Okay. Yay, Chantel. Can you show page people first see when they come to the site? Okay, so there is the login page, you mean? So first of all, you can play around. You can have whatever page you want as a front page, create on Divi the welcome page, and then have them click to enter the login page. Wait just a second. I need to share the screen in this case. Let's share the screen again. I think, wait, it's always confusing. Yeah, okay. I think you're seeing the right screen again. So actually, this is exactly when they register, when they actually have to pay and everything, they will get to a page that looks like this. Just a second. Okay, like this. You can edit it, guys. I'm just showing you a very simple page. So you can have a whole sales page, right, that tells them why they need to buy it. Then it will say buy now, and it will just bring them to here. Okay, bronze level. This is a short description of the bronze. You will put it, they have the price if you give coupons, and in my case, I've set it up so it's PayPal, and they click buy now, and they're sent to PayPal. This is a very simple place where they actually plug in their money and details. Okay, and once they do that, everything else is automated. Setting up the username, the password, all of that happens in the back end. You don't have to worry about that. But once they are members already and they want to log in, then they will go to, just a second, let me think where I can find that page. Just a second. They will go, yes, just a second. Let me think. Yes, I'm sorry. Of course, the main page. I've set it up so it's the main page. So let me just grab here the main page. But because we're already logged in, I'm going to open this as a new incognito page. And whatever your domain will be or subdomain, this is the page they will get to when they log in. Okay, every time they want to come back, this is the page they will see. Amberly, did that answer your question? Let me see here. Okay, and now I'm going to go back so you can see my face. Hopefully you saw that, and stop sharing. Tell me if you can see me. Yay, I'm back. Okay. So now I'm not going to share the screen about the PowerPoint. I'm just going to go over there myself and see. So there's the Q&A that we've done a lot. We're going to do the giveaway now. But first I will tell you about what to, if you want to go ahead and buy, what the special bonuses are. So I also wrote it on the sales page now. I didn't have it before. But this is what you're going to get, guys. You can hear me? We're all good? Anyone who buys the No Hassle membership and course platform during this webinar, before we finish this webinar, will get 45-minute one-on-one with me. And you can pretty much ask me for anything. It can be technical stuff. It can be strategy. It can be branding. It can be brainstorming with you. I have a lot of experience, and usually I can get people to get a lot in 45 minutes. So this will be a Zoom chat that we will set up. That's if you buy before we finish this webinar today. If you do that, you will also get, of course, any other bonuses. And if you buy before tomorrow night, that is Saturday night, the end of the day for me in Toronto here, which means it will be Sunday morning for you guys, Sunday afternoon even in New Zealand. If you do that by the end of tomorrow, you are going to get the challenge page. So, you know, not the actual content of the challenge that we did, but the template of the challenge page. I'm going to add that to your website so you can use that for your own challenge to promote your course and membership site. Is that cool? I know that people really liked the challenge format and how it was designed. So I want to give that to you. If you buy before tomorrow night, before the end of Saturday, my time, then you will get that automatically installed on your website. Tell me if you like it. And I'm going to check out some questions here. It's still on Google. You didn't see the homepage. Amberly, I will send you some screenshots later. I'm sorry. I probably messed up something with the screen. Is it possible to have different courses and have a membership at the same time? Yes. You saw how I created the silver and gold and bronze levels. That is what allows people to have access to any page. So if you want another course, you'll just create another kind of level, the name of the course, and create the pages that you want and give access to those pages for that course. So you can have as many courses as you want, as many membership sites as you want, all on the same platform. The only thing you have to worry, sorry guys, I'm opening the window here a little bit. The only thing you need to worry about or make sure that you have is enough disk space on your hosting and enough bandwidth. That's it. But any service you have can increase that for you. Okay, Chantal, you love the challenge template bonus, so make sure to buy before the end of tomorrow. The last fast action bonus is if you buy both the No Hassle website and the membership platform, you will get free done for you brand and color matching. So not so much for the membership and course platform, because you saw how easy it is, more so for the regular No Hassle website, where creating the branding for your colors is more work. So you'll get that for free. All I will need from you is your brand board or vision or logo and colors, and that's it, and it will be done for you. So you'll get that for free if you buy both of them together before tomorrow night. So again, anyone that the earlier you buy, you get everything, right? Depending on what you buy. And I'm also contemplating on adding a couple more bonuses for this week, because I'm going to close the carts on Friday, and I'm probably going to add a couple of things. So if you buy now, you're going to get anything else that I buy later on. Does that make sense? Okay, so you can set up the members so they can make one off price and an option to pay it off per month. Barry, I want to make sure you can choose any page you can set up the access for any page on the website any way you want. and you can set those access levels either recurring or one time. So yes. So I think yes, the answer is yes to your question. The price is in US dollars. Yes, Marie. So if you're in Australia and Canadian is practically the same. So it's about 20-25% more. I'm going to refresh here, make sure I see all your questions and stuff. Where am I? Let me see, reconnect. Can you show landing pages? Thank you. Amberly, are you talking about the No Hassle website, the regular No Hassle website? Because the membership and course platform doesn't have landing pages per se, just the landing page where they need to plug in their info to pay for it. Is that what you're talking about, the regular No Hassle page? Because if so, then you can see that, you can see the demos on the No Hassle. Let me put it here. Just go, if you want to see what the No Hassle website is all about, just go to No Hassle website demos. Here, I'm writing it here. And you should see the demos, and I even have a link there to how the webinar page looks, which is very similar to what you have here. So those are all included with the No Hassle website. The ability to get people to sign up on a wait list. Okay, so I'll answer that. You can create, because you have Divi, you can create pretty much any page you want. Now, Divi is part of Elegant Themes. And you know what I'm going to do? Because you're the second person that asked me that. As part of having the license to Divi, I can install on all the membership and course platforms their plugin that's called Bloom. Bloom is the opt-in plugin. So if you have Bloom, you can connect it to MailChimp, GetResponse, whatever service you have, and you can plant that on any page on your website and basically create a landing page out of any page. So you're the second person that is asking me for that, and because it's part of Divi, I'm going to install that for everyone from now on as part of their membership site. It's already on the regular No Hassle website, but I'm going to install it on the membership and course platform. And with that, you can basically create any landing page, VIP, wait list, sales page. Really, you can do anything with that little add-on. So I hope that solves it, and thank you for giving me the idea. Okay, so but I don't think we get the end because I don't want to miss anything. Yes, so Marie, let me explain. If you buy now, you'll get it. If you buy before we end the webinar, that's what I meant. Anyone who buys between now and the time I'm saying goodbye to this webinar will get the 45-minute session with me. And so Rachel, your question was, I'm going to buy, what's the difference between the two prices? Okay, so I didn't want to overwhelm people, but I have two products. So my regular product is called No Hassle Website. I've had that for the last 6 months. Just go to nohasslewebsite.com and really you will find all the information. You need that if you do not have a regular website or if you're unhappy with your website. So that will create a website where you have your about page and homepage and services and links and products and all of that. If you also want a membership site or a course, then you can buy both of them, which would be the No Hassle regular website and the No Hassle membership and course platform, which I just launched today. Yay, Angie! Woohoo! Yes, I'll give you Bloom. I'll install Bloom. Okay, so this is, no one asked this, but I'm going to tell you. As you saw, everything is ready. But in the last 10 days or so, I've made some notes to myself to tweak a few small things and make it even better. I see orders coming in, yay! So I don't want to make any installations unless it is urgent until I finalize and tweak everything, as well as create a new video, instructional video that includes the Divi 3.0 with the visual builder, because that just came out before I made the instructional video for for the No Hassle membership and course platform. So bear with me, guys. I have a lot of installations to do. Yay! And the next 10 days or so, I'm going to invest a few days to tweak everything and then start with the installation. If your membership site and course is extremely urgent, you have everything ready and you're launching next week, please just shoot me an email and I will take care of you. So don't worry about it. But otherwise, bear with me a few days until I get it all done, tweak all the little things, add Bloom, for example, make it even more perfect. And then I will start with the installation. Everyone that buys, by the way, will get soon, around the end of the weekend or on Monday, an email asking you for all the information. So you don't have to worry about, how do I tell you what my domain is and what the hosting is? You will get an email that asks you to fill out a form with all the information, and we'll take it from there and start with all the installations. So again, to summarize, I see orders coming in. Any order that's coming in before I say bye-bye on this webinar will get you a 45-minute Zoom call with me, which you can do anytime in the next few months. If you order by tomorrow, anyone that orders by tomorrow night will get the challenge page added to their website for free, and that will disappear after that. And if you buy both the No Hassle website and the No Hassle membership and course platform, by tomorrow, you'll also get the Done For You brand and color matching. Now, I think that is it. Let me see if I have any questions. And I think my husband was saying something to me, but I don't know what it was. Okay, let's see. Thank you. I've got going. Totally putting my order in. Yay! Already purchased. Yay! Okay. Oh, the giveaway, Barry. Thank you. Okay, this is going to be fun. Is everyone ready for the giveaway? I need you to be ready. I need you to be ready. Okay. Good, good. I almost forgot it in the morning and now again. So this is how it's going to work, guys. I am going to write a number between 1 and 50 on this piece of paper here that I have here. And the first person to guess that number, don't start yet. The first person to guess that number will get a No Hassle membership and course platform. Only when I say ready, you can start, and I will be looking at the chat box, and the first time I see the number show up is the winner. Okay, so wait, don't say anything. I am writing it. It's between 1 and 50. I have written it down, and you can start. Go. Let's see. Ready, do it, guys. Chantal, you got it. The first number. Sorry, guys. Chantal's the winner. Here we go, 37. Can't believe it. Guys, just so you know, I didn't tell anyone the number. I just thought of it now. Chantal, you're the winner. Oh, that was so quick. Guys, sorry, Chantal already won. Whoa, so many. The first number that was guessed is the right number. Congratulations, Chantal. Yay! You never win anything? Now you start winning. Don't worry. Okay, we're done with the giveaway. In the morning, it took like 5 minutes. Okay, so guys, I want to give you a few more minutes to take advantage of the fast action bonus of one-on-one with me. So it's now 10:42 where I'm at. Unless we have more questions, I'm going to finish the webinar at 10:50, so 8 minutes from now. But feel free to ask any questions. And what I'm also going to do, I see orders coming in. That's exciting. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to go to, where am I? Just a second. Yay, Vivian! I am going to go to the frequently asked questions that I posted. Just a second. Oh, do you even all know where to order? There's a button on the webinar page, and it's simply nohassleplatform.com. That's where you can find it. So I'm going to go over the list of frequently asked questions and to answer that quickly for you. So is the No Hassle membership and course platform really as good as it sounds? I think so. You tell me. How long will it take to finish the membership or course site? So as you saw, actually uploading and putting all your info should not take a long time. It's a matter of hours or a few days if you have all your content ready. Okay. Is it really only $99? Are there any hidden costs? It's really $99. There are zero hidden costs. The only thing you have to take care of, as we talked about, is your domain or subdomain. By the way, if you already have a domain and hosting, for example, with Bluehost, you can create your own subdomain at no cost. So that should cost you nothing. Okay. And if you choose the No Hassle hosting, which is free for 6 months, you also get your subdomain for free. So that's not a problem. Do I need to have my own domain? We just talked about it. Can I add, modify, customize any page? The answer to that is completely yes. You saw how easy it is, and you can add things, you can change, you can create a sales page on the website. You can do pretty much anything you want because it's WordPress and Divi, and with that combination, your options are practically endless. You're totally non-techie. Can you still build your own No Hassle website? I think yes. You tell me if you feel confident after seeing the demo. Who will own your website? You will own your website 100%. I have nothing to do with your website once I install it. Okay. Do I offer a money back guarantee? Actually, the answer to that is yes. I offer a 7-day money back guarantee from the day I install it. So don't worry if we only install it, in a week or so. The countdown will start then. And if you're unhappy, if it's just too much, if it's not what you expected, no problem. And if I installed it on your hosting, you will have to give me access again to remove it. Okay, just so you know. But that's it. You can just ask to do it, and you'll get a refund. How do I install the No Hassle website? You do not. I install it for you. It's no hassle. Who is this good for? In my opinion, it's good for anyone who wants to create an online course or membership site. So it doesn't matter what you do. It's your content. It's good for service-based people, product-based people, authors, photographers, coaches, whatever it is, that if you have something you want to teach or create a member site, then this is for you. So those were all the frequent asked questions. Now I will go back to see if you asked any more questions here. Okay, Rachel, just a second, I'll answer. Yay! You mentioned earlier, didn't quite catch it. If you already have a No Hassle website, do you need to buy? Okay, if you already have a No Hassle website and you want the membership and course platform, go ahead and buy it. And I will issue a difference, so you get that special discount of buying them together. So don't worry about that. And you don't need to buy a subdomain if you have a hosting that allows you to create a subdomain. And most hosting, if you have access to the cPanel or you're hosting with me, then no problem. You don't have to buy a subdomain. And then link this from the menu. Okay, do you need to buy a subdomain? Okay, we did that. I still don't understand the additional website offer. I only understand the platform. Okay, Marie, I hope you were talking about. So I have another product called the No Hassle website. That's a complete website that is unrelated to the platform. There's both standalone products, and I recommend you buy it if you do not already have your own business website, or if you're unhappy with yours and you want to change it completely. So these are two separate products, okay? Usually anyone that has a membership product also has a regular website. So if you have one already, you don't need the No Hassle website. If you don't have one, or you're unhappy with yours and want to rebuild a regular website, then go for both of them. Rachel, I think I answered your question as well. I'm sorry, I don't understand the difference. If you already have, Rachel, if you already have a website, your business website, you have your domain website where people visit, you don't need to take both, unless you're completely unhappy with it and want to create a new website. But if you're here mainly because you wanted to build a course or a membership site, then you just need to get the $99 a membership and course platform. And oh, Vivian, that's so nice of you. Okay, Amberly, if you are unable to complete the payment, because I don't know, I just see some orders coming in, but I know you want it and you are planning on doing it, I will honor that. Wait, what is Bloom? Vivian, I just mentioned that Bloom is an additional plugin that I'm going to add to the membership site, so you can create any kind of landing page, because that will allow you to create an opt-in box. And with an opt-in box, you can create a landing page or VIP, like a waitlist page. So I'm going to include that. That was Amberly's idea, and I'm going to do it for everyone. Okay, Marie, you got about the website. So the templates, if you're talking about the color schemes, there are 5 pre-designed color schemes, which you can see on the page, on the demo page. But if you're asking about completely different templates, then there's just one template. All the No Hassle website structure is the same, but you can customize it to your colors and brand in any way you want. And if you buy both, by the end of tomorrow, you get the free done for you color matching. So I can show you and send links. And some of you guys that already have No Hassle, if you want to drop a link to your own No Hassle website to show other people how it looks and how different you've made it look, then by all means, go ahead and do that. Rachel, I think I answered your question. If there's any confusion or doubt, we can chat later, or you can email me, and don't worry about it, okay? If you're already happy with the website you have, then you don't need the $185. You just need the $99 to build a course or a membership site. Guys, I'm going to refresh this one last time because it's now 10:50. And I'm going to say goodbye. Any order that comes in now will still get the one-on-one with me. And any order that comes in later, but before the end of Saturday, we'll get the other bonuses. Okay, are we good? Are we saying goodbye? Any other questions? Tell me. You're welcome, Angie. Thank you for being here. Okay, guys, I think that's it. Thank you so much. I'm super excited. Let me know if you have any questions. And everyone that bought, oh, another order came in, and I'm gonna get the 45-minute one-on-one. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I'm gonna say bye-bye now. Thank you.